Hello everyone, this is Katie here. In this video, I'm going to explain you the poem The MARROG about the alien, the MARROG. This is the second part, that's in part 2 of the poem. In the first half, that's been in part 1 of my video, I have already explained you what is an alien, who is an alien, what does alien mean, and the first part of this poem I have already explained in my first part of the video. And this is the second part of the video where I am going to explain the second half of the poem. So pay attention and watch this video from beginning till end. Happy digital learning. Hello. So what we have seen in the first part of our poem, we have seen in the first part that in a school there visits an alien who was from the planet Mars, and its name was MARROG. And in this poem, the speaker is itself the alien MARROG. It says that its desk is at the back of the class, but no one could see it as it is invisible, and it has also described its physical features. It also describes its body structure, how it looks like. It describes its own. According to MARROG, as he is the speaker of this poem, he had already said what I have explained you in the first part of the video, that its body is made up of brass, the metal brass, and he has 17 fingers and toes, and very strange, he has 5 eyes, 2 at the front and 3 at the back. The color of his hair is purple, and obviously 2 antenna was lying, short antenna at the 2 sides like a horn, and he has 17 fingers and toes, with nose which is deep blue in color, and very strange teeth, half yellow and half red. And it also said that if anybody would look at him, anybody would get scared off. That means the MARROG had accepted that he looks so terrible, so dangerous, so fearful. Then he had also said that he had 5 arms which are made up of silver and which are spiked. That means which are sharper and edgier than a blade, and it can cut anybody, it can hurt, and it can pierce anybody. And MARROG also said that he is not bound by anybody's orders. He is very independent, and he could go to his native place, Mars, from where he had originally come, anytime. No one can trap him, but it will take millions of light years. I have already told you in my first video what light years mean. Light year is the distance that light travels in 1 year. 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles, which is equal to 9 trillion kilometer. That is a 6 with 12 zeros behind it. Okay, that's been so much time the MARROG would take to come from Mars to Earth again. it shows that he doesn't want to go back because so far. So in the first video, I have explained till here. The poem was so far till here. And now in this video, I am going to explain the rest part of the poem. So pay attention and hear it properly. MARROG is saying, I could gobble them all. Gobble mean who is here referred as them. Them mean he's talking about the school children, the teachers and human beings. That's mean the people which he can see on this earth. He's saying that I could gobble them all. Gobble mean I can eat them up. Obviously, MARROG is an alien and he has a special power, superpower he has, and it is not less than a monster. So he could easily eat human beings. That's why he's saying I could gobble them all. He can gobble, he can eat all the human beings, for I am 7 foot tall. He is saying, MARROG is saying about its height that he is 7 foot tall. That's mean you can understand that gobble is very huge, very tall and is very huge and obviously very fearful and very dangerous. He is saying I am 7 foot tall and I am breathing green flames from my ears. Generally we human beings, we breathe or anything from our nose. But alien MARROG is breathing anything from its ears. I don't know in this picture whether he has the ears or not, but he has accepted that I breathe out green flames. That means he is greenish in color and he give off green flames from his ears. Then in the next stanza he is saying, would not they yell if they knew? They mean the people of this earth. Here, the student of the classroom and the teachers. If they would come to know that there is alien, they would start to scream, they would run here and there to save their lives out of fear. So MARROG is breathing out green, giving out green flames from its ears. Now MARROG is also saying, would not they yell if they knew, if they guessed that a MARROG was here? Obviously, if these people, that's mean these students, these human beings, these teachers, if they come to know that an alien so dangerous, so fearful, so terrible monster is there, obviously they will yell, they will scream, they will run here and there. So MARROG is saying to guess. It is nothing to guess. Obviously, it is the nature of human beings. If we see any terrible thing, any monster, we will run to save our life out of fear. Ha ha ha, they haven't a clue, or wouldn't they tremble with fear? MARROG is saying that if these people who are here, if they would see him, they would tremble with fear. They will run for life here and there. Out of fear, they will scream, they would yell, they would shout because of unusual thing they have seen. Because hardly anybody have seen alien, normal human beings. And as MARROG is describing its body structure, describing its self, by his conversation we can make out that he is not a loving character, he is not a compassionate character where he could love, he can have sympathy for anybody, but he is very cruelish type of creature. He is a cruel creature who know how to scare others, who want to eat away others, who want to fear them up rather loving them or have some emotion for others. Then let's move ahead. This is the last stanza I'm explaining. Look, look, a MARROG. They would all scream and smack. MARROG is saying that if they would look at us, they are going to say, look, look, MARROG. They would all scream and smack. The blackboard would fall and ceiling would crack. And the teacher would faint, I suppose, but I grin to myself sitting right at the back, and nobody knows. That's mean the MARROG is saying if they would have come to know what would have happened if I would become visible to them. What would have happened if I present in front of them and if they would see me. MARROG is saying if they would see MARROG, the alien, the blackboard would fall and the ceiling would crack by its energy, by the energy of super energy of the presence of the MARROG over there, and people would smack, run here and there, shout, shriek, yell, jump on each other, run here and there to save their life, and the teacher would faint, they would become unconscious, I suppose, according to MARROG. But I grin to myself sitting right at the back, and MARROG is saying that what he would do, he would grin. Grin means smile broadly. Grin means smile broadly. And MARROG is saying that he would sit at the back when they would come to know about the presence of MARROG. They would run to save their life. They will run here and there. And at that time, MARROG would sit at the last bench and he would grin, that smile broadly, and look all the activities of the students and the teachers. And nobody knows. But nobody knows me here. That's when still he is repeating the line. The figure of speech, alliteration has been used here. Nobody knows. As N, nobody, N is repeated. And nobody knows. Now he is saying nobody knows because he is invisible. No one, that's mean the MARROG is present there in the class at the back. But no teacher, no student could see him because he is invisible. Invisible means no one could see him. So this poem has been written by R.C. Scriven. He was an English poet. Now I have explained you the complete poem. The first half I have explained you in my first video, and in my second video I have explained the second part, the rest of the part of the poem. So I hope I have explained you the complete poem of the MARROG, and I hope you have understood and you have enjoyed the poem. Now let's come to book exercise. Let's come to book exercise. If you open page 71, and look at the exercise A. Answer with reference to the context. Number 1, question 1. Answer with reference to the question. A. Answer with reference to the context. Question 1 on page 71 of your textbook. Question 1 is, would not they shriek if they knew I have 3 eyes at the back of my head, and my hair is bright purple, my nose is deep blue, and my teeth are half yellow, half red. So here, first reference line has been given here, and the first question A is, who is the speaker? So answer is, you all know the speaker is the alien MARROG. Who is the speaker? Answer, the speaker is the alien MARROG. Now question B. Where is the speaker? He is in a library, in a classroom, or in a museum. So the answer is number 2. Answer number B is number 2, in a classroom. In a classroom, the MARROG is. Now question C, reference to context question 1. Question C, why would they shriek? You can see that they is under inverted comma. So who is referred here as they? They is referred here as the children, the teacher, and everyone who were there in the class. So why would they shriek? They would shriek out of fear. Whenever we see any strange monster or any strange creature, we shriek. So why would they shriek? Answer is, they would shriek to see the terrible monster MARROG, who was an alien from Mars. So, I hope you have understood. Reference to context answers of question 1, A, B, and C. Now I am coming to reference A, answer with reference to context. Question 2, reference line of question 2 on page 71 is, my 5 arms are silver and spiked, with knives on them sharper than spears. I could go back right now if I like, and return in a million light years. These were the reference lines of question 2. Now let's see what are the question. Question A is, who is the speaker? The speaker is the alien MARROG. Question A, who is the speaker? Answer is the alien MARROG. Now B, reference to context number 2, question B, where could the speaker go back and return from? Options are 1, Saturn, 2 is Mars, 3 is Moon. Answer is number 2, Mars. The speaker could go back and return from Mars. Number 2, Mars is the answer. Now come to question C. Why does the speaker have arms that are silver and spiked? Question C, why does the speaker have arms that are silver and spiked? Answer is, the speaker that's been the alien MARROG is from the planet Mars. Because he is from other planet and because he is alien, obviously his physical structure would be different from others. So the speaker must be having different physical structure from the people of the earth. That is why he has arms. According to the MARROG, he has 5 arms which are silver and spiked. Spiked mean with thorny exposure, pointed exposure. They are spiked. Because he is from other planet, because he is from Mars, so his body structure and arms are like that. So these I have explained you. Reference to context, answers of reference to context A on page 71. And question answers you can do in your copy. I have only explained reference to context in this video. Question answer you have to do yourself. So I hope you have understood this video. You must have liked the video. So keep on watching my video and enjoy digital learning. Goodbye. See you again.